gonna give this a taste. It smells heavenly. Oh my gosh, look at all this sauce. Reporting for Jana Unchained, I'm Seyka of For Goodness Seyks, and today we are planting the vegan flag in New York City. We're back in the States. This is our first video back landing in the States after our 21 country vegan voyage, and we are touring around some incredible vegan restaurants in New York. Today we are at Sacred Chow. Very, very cute play on the name, Sacred Cow. It's a 100% vegan restaurant with incredible things on the menu and a really awesome vibe inside. So come on in, we'll show you what we're eating tonight. Sacred Chow not only has an incredible vegan menu, but they also have a lot of vegan movement information that's part of the vibe and part of what they provide to people who are eating here. So just to show you a little bit about their menu, what's really fun is they have a really broad menu where you can get brunch, which is served daily. It's from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. and you can actually get a bottomless brunch. For those of you who like to drink alcohol, you can get an hour of bottomless cocktails with your vegan brunch, which is just really, really fun. They have Tapas Tower where you can get smaller portions so you can sample a lot of their incredible food. And they have power bowls, paninis and burgers, desserts. They have smoothies, fresh pressed juices, and you can mix your own juices. They also have really great information. So this little did you know says plant foods contain an average of 64 times more antioxidants than animal foods. Iceberg lettuce is richer in antioxidants than chicken. So that's a fun fact to take away with you, right? And then it also makes a note on their menu that their mission is to be happier, to make our fellow beings happier, to suffer less, to be in a better position to help our fellow beings suffer less. Really, really cool stuff. So a lot of meaning in this place, not just great food, but great food they sure do have. Right now I'm sipping on a juice. This juice is their apple beet juice. It's so delicious. It doesn't have that kind of dusty beet flavor that you sometimes get with beets, but it has all the health packed in here, which I just love that about it. Plus it's cool on this hot day. Now let's talk about what you guys really want to know about, the food. We have some awesome, awesome dishes here. This first dish is the Meatball Parms. It's called the Mama's Meatball Parm. This is in a half tapas portion. The meatballs are made with lentils and rice, served with a spicy Sicilian sauce, fresh herbs, and a melted Parmesan. I'm gonna give this a taste. It smells heavenly. Oh my gosh, look at all this sauce. Wow, this is so delicious. The tomato flavor is incredible. The meatiness of the meatballs really makes it a really fun dish. It doesn't taste like you're biting into a ball of lentils per se, but you know you're still getting that plant-based protein, all of those incredible nutrients. I'm a huge fan of this dish. Awesome one to start with. Let's see if the others can keep up with that high bar it just set. The next thing we have here, this is also in a half tapas portion. This is the Thai ginger barbecue seitan. This has OJ garlic ginger molasses, which just sounds like heaven to me. It's made with steamed greens, caramelized onions, and served with a buttermilk half biscuit. Let's try this out. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Buttermilk biscuits are like a staple of comfort food for a lot of people, and so to be able to get a really delicious buttermilk biscuit that's completely vegan, important. I haven't had one of these in like probably 6 years, so amazing. Really like that. And then the star of this show, let's try a little bite of this steamed kale and the seitan. Holy mackerel. This is some sacred chow. I'm with it. I'm with the name. It's so true. This is delicious. This marinade's really sweet and tangy. It has a lot of flavor. I love the chewiness of the seitan, so you really feel like you're biting into something hearty and juicy. Love, love, love this. Next up, we have the Reuben. This is the tempeh Reuben sandwich with some truffle fries. This tempeh Reuben has sauerkraut inside. I want to open this up so you can really get the full view of it. Sauerkraut, caramelized onion, a Russian dressing, pickled chips on some Jewish rye. Now, I moved this around so it'd be set up beautifully, and I already licked my fingers, and it was like a taste of heaven. So I already know how I'm gonna feel about this, but let's give it another go.
Alright guys, we got the
Oh my gosh. It's even better in a full bite, not just finger licking, but it is truly finger licking good. Amazing. This is so hearty. It feels like a little bit like junk food, but then you think about what the ingredients are and you realize it's really not. This is health food, but you get to feel so indulgent and like, it's just such fun food. So huge fan of this Reuben.
yes.
And of course, cooked to perfection. I couldn't make these better myself. Delicious. They're so juicy, creamy potatoes. Fabulous. I'm fully in love. Last dish up that we're sampling today. This is the Huevos Rancheros with a side of truffle fries. You can see that it's got a soft corn tortilla, pan-seared scrambled tofu, salsa, beans, and that cheese that I've already had a chance to taste and was like beyond delicious. A little bite of everything. I'm not gonna try to dig out the tortilla for the sake of this video, but get some of the other stuff. Boy, oh boy, this is amazing. That Parmesan cheese that's on top is incredible. The flavor is so good. The tofu is amazing. All of the different flavors. The salsa's got its own spice and pizzazz to it. The potatoes are remarkable. We just love everything. I love everything about this dish. I'm a huge fan. I had no idea I was gonna love this restaurant so much. But thank you guys so much for joining us at a spectacular restaurant here in New York City as we plant the vegan flag around the globe and throughout the United States now that we're back in America. Thank you guys for joining, for watching along as we've traveled so far and wide and continue to produce amazing content showing you all the wonderful places that you can eat food and that you can see how easy it is to be vegan no matter where you are. Don't forget to follow along as we plant the vegan flag, put vegans on the map around the globe and throughout the United States. You can follow along on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at For Goodness Seyks, and of course on the blog, www.forgoodnessseyks.com/blog. Talk to you guys soon.